people with one direction, put us to the test. We gonna build and build and build and build till we make Stlucia the best.
I would say working with the current crop of ministers in the cabinet has been extremely enlightening and extremely enriching for me. One of the greatest achievements for the government so far, I would think, is our focus on trying to train our people. We recognize that as a government, we cannot continue bringing people into the fore of the civil service, and therefore the focus has to be on training our people so that they can become their own bosses, become their own entrepreneurs. We have a lot of people with some very vivid imaginations. When I look at some of the products that our people are engaged in, it's a matter of just giving them the right push. The government thrust in training, we have the Ojo labs that we intend to train people in something completely new. We have the National Apprentice Program, where many young people will be benefiting the recognition that we have so much talent in Stlucia, and how do we harness that talent. And therefore, with our vision to create training opportunities for young people, we will get definitely more people involved in creating their own employment and creating employment for others. So you would have heard that our unemployment rate has dropped when we came into office, which I think is testament that our focus is on reducing the unemployment situation. It's not where we would like it at all. I mean, I think that's maybe one of our biggest challenge in terms of trying to bring down the level of unemployment. But we are trying to bring in the projects, we are trying to train our people, and I'm very certain by the end of our tenure, in terms of our first 5 years in office, we would have reduced that unemployment situation even lower than what it is today. Maybe one of the biggest successes to date has been the ability of this government and my ministry in terms of removing the payment of VAT at the port for our manufacturers in particular, because this was something that was having a significant impact on their cash flow. And therefore, by removing the payment of VAT at the docks, you give them that flow to be able to produce more, and they would pay with the final product. So I think that has been one of the biggest achievements. Another thing that we have been working on significantly at the ministry's end is trying very hard to ensure that we increase our ranking as it relates to the ease of doing business. I think at the end of the day, we will achieve the desired objective to get to encourage businesses, encourage investors to come here, because we would have a very seamless way of getting business done. In fact, I remember at my launch in Choiseul, one of the things that I made a lot of noise about was the inability of the last administration to complete the construction, or in fact to even begin the construction of the secondary school. When we got into office, we had even students protesting about the conditions under which they had to tolerate, and we had students protesting, something that was unprecedented. And so I was extremely elated that we were able to get the construction going within the first year. So that has been a major accomplishment for this administration, to get this construction going within our first year. I'm very excited as to the plans we have with village tourism for the community. Obviously, as I indicated earlier, many of our people are entrepreneurs in the making, and with the whole aspect of village tourism, we will get people bringing out their talent.
As one people with one direction, put us to the test. We gonna build and build and build and build till we make Stlucia the best.